All right, number one question that I've been getting right now is how's the market? Now that can intel and be different for everybody. Either you're a buyer and the market's a specific way for you and your family, or you're a current homeowner and that might tie into being a specific route for you too. Now, what I always like to ask is like, hey, why are you asking? Right now, most homeowners have to kind of navigate all of these answers on their own. They either go do some research online or they ask a bunch of different people and try to figure out a game plan for themselves. So this is the number one conversation that I've been having with my past clients recently. And as of late, it's something that we've always offered is to be able to do what's called an equity analysis plan, basically help them how to do different moves with their equity and explain exactly how all of that works. So right now, I want to be able to show you guys part of what we want to do here is we want you to know your options so that you can plan your moves accordingly. With that being said, there's a lot of times that, as a homeowner, and why this even matters is that it could be times where you end up making mistakes by not actually knowing what to do. It's an uninformed decision that can affect your finances, lifestyles, and long-term goals. And that's why this matters, right? Is do you know what your equity can really do for you? And a lot of you don't, right? And what most people are missing is they lack clarity and guidance. So this is a major decision and it should be made with clear numbers and a full understanding of the impact. Our purpose here is, basically our goal is to educate, not convince you to sell. And we have very few promises we can make in this business, but our promise to you is that we can provide analysis so you can make an educated decision. We'll do what's called showing actual net proceeds, where you have an idea, hey, if I was to sell my house, how much money would I make? And with that money, what can I actually do? Is that enough for me to buy another home that I want? Is that enough for me to buy maybe a home and build an ADU since my family is larger and I can't really help my children in their 30s buy their own home? Do I have enough to perhaps buy a home and set aside money into investments, either into my business or into the stock market or into my retirement funds and things of that nature? So these are things we always want to be able to navigate along with you guys. The other part is that, we do a rental survey. Not everybody wants to actually, sell their home. A rental survey, we can figure out, hey, maybe you want to keep the home. And if you were to keep the home, here's how much you could rent it for. Does that help you, right? I actually just ran one today where they're getting an extra $1,000 a month, which will go towards their new mortgage payment. So now they'll have two properties and it's a very, very smooth transition in that sense of how to have enough equity from your home to help you buy that next home as well. Another part of our promise is equity loan and cash out options. Are you able to do a refinance? Maybe you do have a high rate for whatever reason when you bought, or perhaps you have such a low interest rate that you might be better served going into a 30-year fixed equity loan without touching your first. We do have that as options as well. Another item that we promise is if selling isn't your best interest, well, then we'll help you stay right where you are with confidence. There are ADU options that we can help you review. We can talk about home renovation options. If you wanted to rent your current home and buy without selling, all these are important figures to kind of analyze in regards to, hey, Jesse, if I was to, put this much money into a swimming pool, 100 grand in my backyard, does my home go up 100,000 in value? Or am I better served converting a garage with 75,000, depending on the square footage? What would I be able to rent that for? So these are all analysis that we work out for you guys while you're making these decisions. Another promise that we have for you guys is if it is, the right idea for you guys to actually sell your home and list it, then we will help you list your home. Okay. We have ways that we can do it where it's a concurrent close. Basically, we list your property and we find a buyer. And once you're in escrow, there's a certain time frame that it will actually give you to go out and find another property. Now, this will be helpful because of such a large, net proceeds that you would have and showing your home is already in escrow. You will come off as a much stronger buyer than a lot of other people just trying to tap into the market. If you want to keep the home, or you definitely don't even want to risk being time between selling your home and buying the other one, there are bridge loans we can look at. There's a way to tap into your equity, buy another home, and then sell your home afterward. Again, these are all going to be case by case situations, and that's the way that really this market is that everything is more so on a case by case. So what you will receive from us, again, is a comprehensive financial transition report, which does include, net proceeds estimate from potential home sale, how much you could put down on a new home and what you would qualify for based on the estimated monthly payments for a new home, some of the tax implications or benefits of selling, right? There are rules in regards to that, whether you make too much equity, if you're selling an investment property, or if you maybe sell your property within the first 2 years. There are tax implications of that, so we do take a look at that stuff. There's also funds that you can potentially use for retirement, savings, or just paying off debt and just starting over with just one nice home, low mortgage payment. And if staying, renovation options to improve your property. So from there, these are real life benefits that we will give to you guys. And why homeowners love this process is it does help you align housing decisions with your family's goals. It reveals hidden financial opportunities that you maybe didn't even know of or that you would qualify for. And then it offers peace of mind whether moving or staying is the best thing for you. Number four here, or point four, is planning, right? Once you plan, you actually have confidence regardless of the market trends. And we want to make sure that any move or decision to stay is an educated one. Again, if you know your options and you stay, you will never feel bad that you didn't sell your home and bought another one. If you if you do sell your home and buy another one, you won't regret that you didn't already look at your other options of staying, or potentially you could have rented it, and started a real estate market portfolio in that sense. So what we want to do for you guys is offer this to anybody, even if you're not a past client of mine. Let's talk about your options. You can take the next steps with confidence. If you're ready to see what your equity can do for you, we'd love to help you explore your personalized plan. All you got to do is reach back out, either send a message on here or see my number here. Give me a text, give me a call, and we'll do everything we can to personalize your plan for you and your family. Thank you so much, and God bless.